Persuasive technology is technology that was formed to influence our behaviors. And so, for example, let's do the example of the smartphone, of a social media app that you have on your phone or an email app that you have on your phone. So how addiction works is that you have this gadget. It could be in your pocket, it could be on the table, and to the gadget comes a notification. And the notification is just an input. And you experience this input through your 5 senses. So you can experience it through a vibration in your pocket. You could experience it through seeing like a red dot or a flash on the phone or some kind of message, text, banner. Or you could see it through hearing, like booping, some kind of noise, indicating that something has come into the phone and it wants your attention. And so naturally, the brain wonders, what was that? Now, the brain is wired in such a way that it wants to learn and it wants to produce, it wants to give us pleasure, it wants to give us reward. And the brain knows that something in that notification could be pleasure-giving, could be rewarding. And so naturally, you want to pull out the phone and check that message. And so you do. And so when you pull it out and open up that app, your brain is releasing this dopamine reaction that gives us pleasure, that says, I like that. I'd like to have that happen again. Now, the notification could be a false alarm, it could be a real message, it could be a like on a photo, it could be an email, someone contacting you personally, it could be an advertisement. There's many different ways to get our attention, but the reality, no matter what, is that we checked it. And the brain said, okay, I just got that pleasure, but the brain wants more pleasure, causing us to scroll, to tap, to click, to open, and to search for another kind of micro dose of this dopamine that makes us feel good. And the next thing we know is we're clicking, scrolling, searching, and we've kind of gotten dragged into a vortex of the phone. This persuasive technology is created to keep our attention as long as possible. And the reason why is that back in 2012, platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, they decided to open up their social media to paid advertising. So advertisers pay money to them, and so now we as the users are kind of one customer, but the reality is for these social media platforms, it's not just us as the users, it's these paid advertising companies that are the real customers. So the phone now kind of becomes its own entity. The platform becomes an entity wanting to keep us in, because every time we scroll, every time we click, every time we search, someone's making money off of us.